Happy New Year to our Wins and Lessons family. I'm identifying this episode as the Winter Arc Part 2 because in Part 1, we outlined our personal and business goals, discussed how we wanted to lock in before the new year to better prepare, and gave best practices for overcoming daylight savings blues. If you haven't watched it, I highly recommend you do so. And of course, we'll recap that episode. But our main focus on today's conversation is calling ourselves out. Yes, you included. Have we set ourselves up for success now that it's 2026? Did we go on that family vacation even though it wasn't in the budget? Where does the channel stand, and are we truly prepared? It's important for us to be transparent and hold ourselves accountable because there are no losses in life, only lessons.
There's a blessing waiting for you in the future. I was taught everybody got their message and they lesson to absorb. Me is music. I can hop on.
Yes, so we are back.
Did we leave?
Yeah, you changed your shirt. So we back. You know, I got the same shirt. I'm a cartoon character.
New shirt, who's this?
Yeah, I know, right? So this episode, we'll talk about progress.
Oh, you're picking the episode?
Well, we decided together that I'm just going to announce it.
Okay. I thought you said, oh yeah, I don't care, whichever one.
I did say that.
So can we identify that you like to be in control, but you don't want to say that?
We're not identifying that, no.
Okay. So on this week's episode of Wins and Lessons, we sit down with...
Oh, my new name? We're gonna stick with Thuggish Ruggish Ron.
No one calls you that.
Trust me, it's gonna work by at least by April. You're gonna see people with Thuggish Ruggish Ron t-shirts on the belt line.
Wow. Work in progress. What does that mean?
That means exactly what it is. You working, but it's still in progress. So progress means like the loading bar didn't finish loading yet. So you got like an old computer. You don't got no RAM, so it'll take it forever to load. You got the rainbow circle going around like if you got a Mac and it's not loading up yet.
I don't like that analogy for the topic because that means like you're behind schedule, you're slow. Work in progress for this conversation is you are still working on yourself, but ahead of the curve.
Okay, that's a fair call out.
So this would be more like ChatGPT phase 5, but everybody else only has access to maybe phase 3.
Okay, that's cool. All right, that's good.
Yeah. So instead of Happy New Year and New Year's resolutions, it's work in progress.
Yes, because you may not have started your resolutions January 1st. You could have started them in October.
Like we did.
Yes. Or me starting over because I wasn't moving right.
All right, so don't go ahead. Talking about New Year.
Mm-hmm.
In the new year, people make specific goals, resolutions, talk through, how I'm going to change my life, right?
Yeah.
And so for the statistic I'm going to put here, 80% of New Year's resolutions fail.
Dang. So, quick question. For that statistic, when do they fail? Like, do they fail like in the first 3 months or they just fail overall? Like,
so that was according to Forbes. I didn't write down specifics, other sites specific numbers, but it says as early as week 1. So by the end of week 1, most resolutions fail.
So 80% of people wasn't serious about their resolution.
Or they were, and they just didn't plan out according. They didn't plan it out to align with what they really wanted to do, or they over.
So they were serious about saying it, but they weren't serious about doing it.
Yeah.
Okay. That's bad. That's like basically if it's all 4 of us in here would have had resolutions, only one of us would have did it. That's crazy.
Oh yeah, there's 4. So who in here who did them? Who did it? Who stayed through till week?
I'm gonna say you.
Troy, you done with 75 hard? Okay. So I'm gonna say it's between me and him. I'm saying that because disclaimer here, you had to start over.
That's true, but also Troy 75 hard was going on for at least like 5 months. Yeah, like 6 months. So, I don't know how he counted A days and B days or what.
He curated it for his lifestyle, really, which is the ultimate goal. Okay, so before we get ahead and talk about what we did, we had an episode about
Winter Arc.
The Winter Arc.
Yeah.
Where we talked about not waiting until 1/1, starting. And in that episode, we talked about specific things we were going to do, things we were already doing. And so this episode, we are going to make it kind of like our recap of what we've done during the Winter Arc to set ourselves up for success so that by January 7th, we aren't in the 80% of people who fail their New Year's resolution. Yes. Instead, we are working in progress towards our goals. Ooh, that's a bar.
Yeah, that's a podcast. There you go. But yeah, so I guess we want to get to our goals and where we at with it.
Yeah. So I identify the goals in a pie, like a pie chart, and visualize a pie chart. And there are sections, each specific to, whether it be finances, personal life, physical, name something else.
Guess romance.
Sure. Romance, work, education. So I mentioned to you earlier, before I used to do a vision board party with my friends. We won't talk about that. Let's be right by that. Okay, so now that last vision board, I curated it to be very vague because it's a pie chart, but it is a holistic approach to how I view my life. So each year, I may not be focusing heavy on something. For instance, religion, right? Like I'm always focused on religion, but let's say on one year it's, find a church home. The next year it may be read my Bible every night. Each goal may be different per year, but it's still the same substance or the same bucket being targeted.
Yes.
So that's how I view my goals. So I started the year 2025 with 75 Hard with Lee. I did not start on January 1st. I started on December, I think it was like the 23rd.
Yeah.
Just because you said, why wait? So in our episode, we talked about starting 75 Hard together.
Yes.
And before we talk about 75 Hard, I want to identify, to me, 75 Hard fills all those buckets. Work, growth, physical, finances, spiritual, like all the buckets are covered for me in 75 Hard. So how's your 75 Hard going?
It's going good. It's going better. This is my 75 Hard version 2, version 1.2. So we had to do a new firmware update for my 75 Hard. And right now it's going better. I'm more focused. I'm more determined on everything being what I want it to be. And I also have more of a guideline on what it is. So what we're doing now with this version of 75 Hard, the business, I'm definitely doing more things, working on the business with this version of 75 Hard. Also, fitness is really big. So we're working big on fitness and making sure that my goals are aligned. My fitness goals are aligned and getting down to my goal weight. So I'm getting closer to my goal weight. I'm probably around the same amount of weight when I first moved to Atlanta. So most people move to Atlanta, gain weight. Now I'm back at my New York weight. You know what I'm saying?
So they call you what? Hot Atlanta Ron?
No, it's not hot because I'm gaining weight. It's now I mean son weight. Because it's the New York weight. Now I mean son. But I'm getting back to that weight, and also parenting. It's like different aspects of being a parent and being more intentional with my parenting skills. My son is going to a space of being 21, so it's a new chapter for him. And also, it's a chapter for me because when I was his age, nobody was there to guide me to figure things out. So I want to be that person for him. So that's part of my 75 Hard, be consistent with that. Part of my 75 Hard also is be consistent with you, being consistent in our relationship and being consistent with Heidi's relationship. So like the people that is like my immediate people I want to be consistent with and make sure those relationship grows. Friendship, same thing. just being consistent with the people in my life and also learning new skill sets, especially this day and age, because if you don't focus on learning new skill sets, you're gonna be left behind.
So what are you learning?
I'm learning new ways of putting out the podcast and new things about it, and new technology things to make sure things work differently. I'm learning that. Also, I want to learn more about, I guess, AI in a business sense.
Mm-hmm.
So I see a lot of companies are going towards AI, AI, AI. So to stay in the corporate realm, I think you have to have a great understanding of AI. If you're not, you're gonna be that person with the with the old school typewriter that's still going. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna be that person trying to load paper in with the type stuff, and everybody else got iPads. So it's like you have to be on the head of the curve. So I want to learn about that as well. So I have to carve out time a day to learn about that. And I might just even include it into my work day. Like, all right, I'll work this on 4 hours today. I'm gonna do 2 hours of this, 1 hour break, another hour, just go back and do something else. So like that'd be part of my work day of learning about AI to get, sharpen my skill set for my job.
So tell the people why you had to start over.
Oh, because I was eating bad, doing bad, snacking bad.
So what are I know there's 75 hard and you can look that up, but what are you doing in your 75 hard / soft?
No, it ain't soft. This is straight.
Hard. Okay,
Yeah,
so
the pause, the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? So that was wild. So let's be clear before we get demonetized. That was this is 75.
Yeah.
Difficult.
Okay.
Let's put it like that. Not 75 hard, 75 difficult. And not 75 easy. Because I don't like that terminology. How you put it out there. That was too flagrant.
I wasn't being
But as far as the this version of 75 hard, as far as my physical, you mean? Or
it's just like, what are you doing? And
Yeah,
during
so
the-
5 o'clock in the morning, wake up, go to the gym. Excuse me, 5 o'clock in the morning, wake up, work on the business.
Okay.
That's consistent. Then after that, get you and Heidi up because I'm the first one up in the house. Then after we get you up, get Heidi up. Then, we get everything together. You go to your class. Now, you may come to the gym with me or you may ride your bike, but I go to the gym and I do my workout at the gym or I go running at the mountain. So I do my outdoor activity, doing trail running. And I try to do that consistently every week.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say roughly 4 times a week. 4 times a week. 4 to 5 times a week. Work
Okay.
outside, yeah. With 2 rest days.
Were we were we on the bike during the last conversation? I don't remember.
I wouldn't say so, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were on the bike.
Because it was still like warmer.
Yeah, it was still warmer. So we were on the bike. That's when we set the bikes up. Matter of fact, we were on the bike because I mentioned how I found Heidi's other water bottle when Heidi and I were on the bike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the garage.
In the garage, yep.
Yeah. So for me, the beginning of the year, I wrote a list of all the things I wanted to accomplish. We already are avid readers, so reading isn't a huge feat. But specifically for me, I don't often read self-help.
Mm-hmm.
Or it takes me longer, I'll say, to read a self-help book. So I think you sent me a podcast. Mel and Shonda.
Yeah, Mel Robbins and Shonda Rhimes. Yeah.
I know Shonda by first name. She's my mentor.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so
Introduce me.
it doesn't work that way.
Oh, okay.
Actually, I can introduce you to her. If you read the book, you understand what I mean. So anyways, I was committing to, I am committing to reading a chapter a day, which it averages like 10 to 15 pages. Sure, each chapter varies, but having done that or started that in 75 Hard, I'm already on my second book, which probably would have took me a minute to complete. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, if I would have finished it.
So, would you say that you're on your second book? Would you finish your second book before the new year?
So this is the book I only read every day during the 75 Hard challenge.
Okay.
By the way, because I have other books I'm reading, but this particular book, I don't think I'm gonna finish it by the end of the 75 Hard, just because I it's too many chapters.
Mhm.
Like I think if I did the math, it wouldn't work out.
Okay.
I would probably have like a few more chapters to go. So maybe almost.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's really, really good. I want to have an episode about Year of Yes, and how Shonda Rhimes released her 10th anniversary edition. And 10 years ago, when she released that book, where I was in my life, that book came up and I was supposed to read it, but I didn't end up reading it. But I referenced it because that year I bought a journal that said, "Say yes to everything good." And I literally went through I went through my life with the cliff notes of the book. Well, I mean, that's usually what people do.
Yeah.
Like it's sad looking back because I missed out on so many jewels by not being intentional with reading the full book through like entirety.
Yeah.
But now that I have read the book through entirety, I feel so much clearer and so connected.
Now, before you continue on, you said that you want to introduce me to Shonda Rhimes, your mentor, right?
Yeah.
But now, let's be full transparent. How did you get the book? You got the book because I bought it for you. And I was like, you know what? I think Lex would like this book because after you heard the interview with Mel Robbins about the book and you was talking about it and referencing it and you were going to New Orleans at the time. And I was like, oh, this might be a good book for you to read while you're on your trip.
Yeah.
And I bought the book for you and you were just like, I don't need this right now. I don't need this right now. And look at you. It just changed your life.
Well,
So, all right, let's go back a little bit to a prior episode. So in a prior episode, I talked about how my brother used the Amazon cart and how he used it a lot, right?
Okay.
And how
apologies, Lamont.
Yeah, we already identified that Lamont wasn't the one that cleared the cart out. It was Jamari, right? As per Lex. So so Lamont changed my name to the stuff that gets sent to our house in Georgia, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why he changed my name because he ordered me a book, and the book that he ordered me is the book that basically was the launch pad for my new direction with Broken Traditions. So after reading that book, that's what kind of snowballed. So he was like, "I bought you the book that changed your life," and that's why I changed your name or the address. So,
so you bought the book that changed my life.
Yeah,
our life. We're gonna be moving to Vermont.
No,
that's where
I'm not living nowhere. I need a shovel.
You don't want to move to Vermont?
We go there for a few months in the summertime, but I'm not. If it was snow, no. That's how it goes. Snow equals no. We could visit the snow. We're not gonna live in the snow.
No equals no.
Yes.
Well, according to my mentor, she was so moved by, saying yes and living true to herself and being authentic that she just up and left.
I'm being true to myself. I don't want to shovel snow no more.
New York? You don't want to go back up to the Gascons?
To New York? Nah, I don't want to live in New York. First of all, I had all these delusional Knicks fans because they won some mid-season chip that doesn't mean nothing to nobody. That doesn't even get a banner or a parade. It's too cold for a parade. They have a parade outside in the snow. Don't let me get on a tangent about the New York Knickerbockers.
Okay, so we can identify that thus far, 75 Hard, again for me.
Version 1.2, my firmware was defective.
I finished the first one at the beginning of the year. This one, I think I'm on week 9. Projecting well. There has been some things. So in the last episode, we talked about hobbies. And so have you created any new hobbies, or I guess hound in on any new hobbies since being in this space?
Yeah, it's writing, pen to paper.
You been writing?
Not as much as I want to, but I did start with the 75 Hard.
75 you did have your journal.
Yeah, version 1.0.
I do remember that at the table.
So I wanted the pen to paper, not like texting, not like digital, none of that stuff, like old school pen to paper writing, because that's more intentional. And also you can retain more when you do that as opposed to like texting. So that's definitely it. More reading, more sharpening my skill set. And one other thing about 75 Hard 1.0 and 1.1 is the alcohol.
Wait, 1.0
Oh, that's the
and
first version.
1.1.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's the
okay,
version. That's
okay.
the firmware version.
Don't go to alcohol yet.
Okay. We won't go
Because
there.
I want to go, before we go to alcohol, I want to talk about hobbies.
Okay, so yes, those are the hobbies. Is the writing, running. Well, I guess running was prior to 75 hard, but me running in the winter, the keeping up the running is good. So I do feel myself getting faster,
Yeah.
and I feel myself having more stamina. And also, I bought gear to run
For the
for the winter time. Yeah, so I got the little Patagonia coat with my gloves, my shorts on.
I think
My
you
Nike,
got
son.
new running shoes since the last time we were on here too, right?
Yeah, I did. Yep.
Yeah.
My new Nike running shoes.
And I want to, I guess, put it out there that he was supposed to buy them when they were on sale, but procrastinated, and so the sale went off, and you had to end up spending. I think you bought 2 pair.
Mm-hmm.
You probably paid $120 extra.
No, I spent $60 extra because they was
Cash.
No, yeah, cash.
Yeah, but not
with your
yeah.
points.
Mm-hmm. So you had me spend. I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that for anyone who is anyone who's keeping track of our financial budget.
Are you keeping track of?
Oh no, I am, because
Yeah,
I want to call out that
blue face voice.
$60 was out of my budget for
No, it
something
wasn't.
you procrastinated on.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was my. I mean, it's not my cash budget, but it's still my budget.
What?
$120.
What are you talking about?
So you don't admit?
Nah.
Okay, we'll keep going.
Nah.
75 hard. Mike's in the building.
Mike with the text messages going off.
Okay, so 75 hard, you don't admit that you procrastinated with the shoes and the hobbies. The one
we don't have
hobby,
to go through that rabbit hole.
the one hobby I will add that's new. Well, it's not new, but it's like tapped into is crafts for me.
Okay, yes.
Because I love doing crafts. I love sitting at the table and being creative
Mm-hmm.
physically in that way. And I've been able to tap into new projects and coloring and building, and it's been fun.
Yeah.
It's been really fun.
Cool. I'm not good with the crafts. I'm not good with that stuff. So I like to watch y'all do it. I think another thing too is picking up new things. So like I would try to help Heidi with a puzzle. I don't think I completed more than a 200-piece puzzle in my life. Like I hate puzzles.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not a puzzle guy.
So that's a great hobby add-on for the wintertime, because Heidi and I used to always build puzzles. And so she said she was going to do a puzzle every year. She said, I'm going to do a puzzle every day in December. We don't have 25 puzzles. So I went out and bought a few extra puzzles, and she ain't picked up puzzles since.
No, she got very intimidated by that panda puzzle.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, that's what it was.
I put it away.
Yeah.
Maybe in 2 years she'll be able to master it.
That's cool.
But doing puzzles is fun. It's a great
Yeah.
hobby.
It's a good hobby.
The only other thing I would add to what you said is running, because I feel like I've had some cold runs
Mm-hmm.
that I wouldn't normally do, because I'm a runner, but I don't run in the cold like you do.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been nice running with you on those long runs.
Yep. 12 miles.
So alcohol.
Yes.
I know a lot of people drop alcohol for the new year.
Mhm.
I don't know what it is about. I guess just holiday overconsumption.
Yeah, you got so much alcohol and
Like-
you gotta just get it out. Yeah.
Yeah. Lee mentioned she was going to do a dry January because she's just been drinking so much for parties,
Mhm.
holiday gifts and stuff. So, I mean, not gifts, events. So we've not been able to drink since October.
Yeah.
We've gone to a wedding. We've gone to several holiday parties.
Mm-hmm.
I went to New Orleans. That was a huge feat. Shout out to
Yeah.
me. Christmas is coming up. New Year's.
Yep. What else?
How do you feel?
Martin Luther King Day.
No.
You gonna drink for Martin Luther King Day?
No, nobody does that.
They got the flyers with the people twerking on Martin Luther King Day. We got the chains on. But honestly, I think it might be the end of the road for me with drinking. I feel like I'm there.
Like at all?
Yeah. Like I don't have a desire to drink.
Cannot.
You can drink, I don't care. But it's like I like the zero. What you call it? fake ginger ale. You call it Corona ginger ale because the zero alcohol. But yeah, I like the zero alcohol because it does give the taste. I don't get drunk anymore. So I'm good with dropping alcohol for the rest of my days. Alcohol-free Ron. That's a new name. That's the name you're going by.
So I will add here a disclaimer that you've gone down this road before. And I'm not saying it because I don't believe you. It doesn't make me a difference if you do or not.
Yeah.
But when we read Your Brain is Always Listening, a great book, after that book, you were like, cold turkey, no more drinking.
No. See, that's the thing. I went cold turkey. And usually cold turkey works for me, right? Like how Lamont said, I'm an add to cart person. I don't put it into, I'm a buy it now person. I don't add it to cart. I'm a buy it now. So it worked. So for me, I think me doing the alcohol zero and just still having like that, it works for me.
But what about wine tours?
I could do alcohol-free wine. I could just drink juice.
Okay.
No, we can do wine tour. I don't need to drink. I mean,
what about vacation? Like on the beach, chill a little.
I don't get drunk no more. So it's like I don't get to that elevated level. So why even waste the calories and the time?
That's true.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to be an enabler. So
no, you good.
If it's something you're, choosing not to do, by all means. But I'm not going to not drink. However, not being able to drink right now during the holidays has been very clutch. Like the money we save on bills when we go out.
First of all, a drink is more than the food sometimes.
Yeah. I guess that $140 bill that they charged your card for. And it was like all liquor. We were like, this ain't ours.
Yeah, they charged $140 for a bill that was $25. Yeah, but they fixed it.
Okay, so.
But I guess another thing before you go on, another thing I want to drop, and I'm really considering this. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
Gambling.
Okay.
I haven't had the urge to go to the blackjack tables.
Dang, I feel like the bad, like, I
Okay,
don't think we go enough for it to be an issue. Like, we probably go like two, like.
I go more. I fly to New York and go to Atlantic City with my friends.
True.
So, all right. So, like, what we do, like, say we want to go to the casino.
Because it's fun.
It's fun. But I don't think I need to go to Atlantic City no more.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think I need
different.
Atlantic City. Yeah.
That's fine. That's fair.
Yeah. I could give up my platinum status at Caesars.
You gonna apologize to your friends then? Are you gonna still go up or?
I'm not gonna go for that. I don't know. Like, no, I'm not gonna go for that.
Because you could still go. You don't think you could just go and not? No.
No, I see those tables. They calling me. Like, what was that song? They calling me back to the streets. I think it was on Youngbloods.
All right. Next point. We talked about staying active by default, just because a part of 75 Hard is having to be physical twice a day.
Yeah.
Whether it be it's supposed to be one indoor, one outdoor. But we kind of switch it up.
Yeah. I mean, I guess outdoor, we've been in the garage.
Yeah.
Ain't no heat. So.
Or we were walking outside.
Yeah.
Or technically when I think outside, I think away from the house. So just saying, it's not that literal for me. Okay, so the other one would be finances. So it's an indirect hit because at the beginning of the year, I did add to my 75 hard list a no buy year, which is why we did not travel until the summer.
May,
which
right?
is, May was our first trip to Belize.
Yeah, but how much was that trip?
Talk about that. That's not the point.
The point, like, the money we saved not doing and the money we spent.
Belize was a trip of the lifetime.
That was a great trip.
Insert Belize footage for.
First of all, shout out to Jabari Cash Out and Zay.
Yeah.
They shot their video in Belize for the Wins and Lessons EP. And they shot that song. And to me, that's like one of my favorite videos. Like, I could watch that video and go back to when we were at Belize.
Those moments. Belize was a time.
And
it was fun. And it was everybody, like the whole family.
The whole family, yeah. Everybody had their own fun experience.
Yeah. Definitely a great trip. But I will say the consistency and the discipline for the beginning of the year is why we were able to do that, along with all the extra trips stacked after that.
Yeah, then we went to Colombia.
So not spending any money and not doing anything is the reason why. So on this back end, I guess by default, the same thing is happening. But we already identified we weren't traveling. New Orleans was already something that was planned.
Mm-hmm.
We still haven't decided if we're going to travel for the holiday.
By the time it's come out, I guess we give you guys an update.
Insert update. And then we also talked about our biweekly check-ins. So that's so all of those things added is why we aren't spending as much money.
Mm-hmm.
I think we try to go out to eat once or twice a week.
Yes.
When we're going out to eat, we're not getting liquor.
Yeah, so that helps.
We're also not getting dessert.
Yeah.
Because
75 hard and just that we don't need it.
We don't need it. We got cookies at home. So it's like the bucket, my little pie chart that I talked about earlier, like everything has been hit pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Spiritually, what I have been doing lately is when I start like whatever my workout is or my cardio workout, I use the first 10 minutes to pray. Like intentionally talk to God, like no music, no anything, just eyes closed, focused. Of course, if I can.
Yeah.
I can't walk with my eyes closed, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And that's something I used to do before when I used to run, but I haven't really been able to like connect to like quietness like that.
Yeah.
So that's definitely something that's new during this second half.
I think for me, when I'm at the mountain, I do mountain trail runs with no music.
Yeah.
And just that intentional of taking in everything. And that moment is my moment with, God and just taking in everything and just things come to me in that moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's like personal. What about business goals we set?
Business goals? Definitely I want to get Wins and Lessons monetized on, social media platforms. So that kind of, easy money could come in from the episodes. That is an uphill battle, especially nowadays, the way social media is, but it still could happen. I think with business goals, I don't mind putting money into the business for the business to grow.
Yeah.
So that's some things that I want to talk to you throughout and figure that out as well. But another thing with the business, just have more money coming in. We put a lot of money out, but I think now it's time for money coming in. All money in. Nipsey Hussle voice.
Yeah, brand partnerships.
Yeah, partnerships.
New page.
New merch. So things like that to bring businesses in, affiliated links, things of that nature. So just new things. And have like a target.
New camera.
They're going to call me 2-Angle Ron. I'll be looking like, yo.
You already have 2 angles.
2 Canons. Canon.
We'll walk right by that, right? Okay. So what are you encouraging people to do for the new year?
I would say, I guess it's the win and the lesson. Yeah. I would say don't go in blind. Have a strategy, have a plan, have something that you're ready to, you could execute, have something that you know yourself. Don't come out here and be like, yo, I'm going to do 3,000 push-ups, 4,000 pull-ups. Like, no, you're not in the army. You're not built like that. Start with 3.
Every day, just add on.
Yeah, just keep adding on. Like, keep, compounding on the things that you're doing. And also, when you need to take a break, let your body say, hey, I need a break.
Yeah, like I'm on 9.
Push-ups.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's good.
And I started, I think I was like on 2.
Yeah. So, like, I'm getting back in my pull-up game before my sciatica started acting up. Shout out to LeBron James. Because that's why he was out for the season. His sciatica.
He has it too?
He had it too, yes. That's why he missed the season opener. But my pull-ups are getting better. I'm that guy at the gym.
Pull up Ron.
They be like, that's what they call me at the gym.
Pull up Ron.
Yeah.
You get it?
Yeah, they tell me to pull up. But yeah, that's it. But yeah, my pull-ups getting better, my dips. My squats, my lunges. Now I got my Nike Metcon sneakers. I'm good.
That you were influenced to buy?
Yeah.
Good.
All right. I know. I was looking at the clock. Yeah.
The call is now. We just want less. What's your lesson?
My lesson is. Dang. What's yours? Let me think of one. Why you get one with one?
I just have continue to be a work in progress.
Okay.
Like that's something that, regardless of what time of the year it is, you should always be striving to do better. I mean, obviously, you can be content with where you're at and focus on your current goals, but you should never feel pressure to have to wait to progress.
Yes. So don't be an add to cart. Be a buy it now. Like the great American philosopher Lamont Gaskin says.
Get it now.
Yeah, I don't add to cart. I just buy it now. So just buy it now. When you do your goals.
Set the goal now.
Yes.
Not tomorrow.
Not tomorrow.
I know every other win come with a cause. But there's a blessing waiting for you in the future. I was taught everybody got their message.
You know how like the old ladies always say the wrong names for stuff? You like Medea. You hit it? Okay, gotta do the clap. Do your clap, please, so I can sync it.
You gotta acknowledge my fist.
Go ahead, soul sister.
Lessons, all I do is win, or it's a lesson. I can take a loss if I learn from it. And I feel like a boss, only right I go in. I'm just thanking God for all his blessings. Cause all I do is win, or it's a lesson. I can take a loss if I learn from it.